this is fascinating, this point in history where we are. And we are part of a great change. We are overturning perception. We are overturning decades of prejudice, of racism, of bigotry, of misinformation, of wrong information, of great prejudice. And don't think that this is a small deal. The fact that we're here right now in 2017, this is a huge deal. And just to be someone who uses it is one thing. To be someone who sells it is a huge thing. You are a steward of civil rights moving forward. You are a carrier of something that has been in the works for decades. And I'm not saying you have this onerous responsibility that's going to bend your collarbone. I'm just saying I hope that you take some care, realizing what is to be lost and what can be gained going forward. If I was an entrepreneur looking to sell, I want to be selling to every single person in my town. I want to make money. And so my strategy would be not great discounts, it would be great social outreach, great education. I would treat my dispensary or my store like a micro-brewery, where I love every single drop of the product that I'm making. I love every single ounce or gram that I am selling. During the time I was in Denver, Colorado, working on the History Channel show, we were allowed to go into a grow facility the size of a freaking Walmart. It was insane. It went from here to your house with a roof over it. And the scientist who's been working on cannabis since he was in college, they are cloning his strain in this building. Every single plant had a government barcode. Inspectors are in there all the time looking for any bits of detritus that had fallen on the ground.
That's a leaf. What's that doing there?
The standards were very high. It took him about 3 hours for him to walk us through how they grow cannabis in this facility. These lights go on for 3 hours, and this solution is in the hydroponic pools. It is drained, another solution goes in, a different light goes on for an hour and a half. It was incredible. And we walked through the guts of this machine all the way to the end, where there's a bunch of really friendly people in really comfortable chairs clipping the leaves off buds to package them, put them into the armored truck to go to their dispensary. It was all contained. And so we went from the grow facility, which was fascinating, and we went to the place where they sell. And we got there early, because we're History Channel, we need to light the room and film it. So we got there at some ridiculous hour of the morning, before it was open, and we met the staff. So I said, treat me as a customer. I'm new at this, what do I want? And they go, okay, well, you might not want to try this. It's very hallucinatory. It's kind of not good for a beginner. Maybe we would steer you towards this. Every single person in that shop was completely knowledgeable about every single product they sold. A wonderful, friendly, charismatic, bow-tied man greeted you at the door and brings you in, and you are taken to a helpful person who advises you. We interview these people for quite a while. And so as the camera people are rolling up their gear, I'm standing outside waiting to go to the next place. And as the place is opening, a line is developing, waiting to go in. And this is one of the best things I saw. The line was an elderly couple. The line had a businessman checking his BlackBerry. I'm not making this up. This was real. The elderly couple, there's a businessman in his power suit, and there was a student on his bike. Basically, I'm looking at every single possible demographic in this city, and you see how many people use cannabis. The elderly, the business guy, these are not evil people. This is